Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo back at you at the bird section. Figure I'd get on here tonight because I got a couple of special guests. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. But I got a couple of special guests coming on today or tonight to talk about, all things, the NFL. I got Jamila Zahar, no, Zahara, who's a Washington Commanders fan, and she has a very interesting take on when it comes to uh, the Dallas Cowboys and their fandom. And then I have my man Don Juan, who's going to be representing the San Francisco 49ers. Again, another more reasonable type of person to really talk about, the state of the San Francisco 49ers. So I'm excited about this. They'll be hopping in here any minute now. I'm excited about this because it's one of those things where like you don't you I welcome, how I tell everybody, everyone is welcome to the bird section, and I think it's always fun when you have an opportunity to get other opinions, because you may not. What's up, Hamid Abdul Aziz? What's good, champ? How you doing, man? Got some special guests. I'm waiting on them to get at me. As a matter of fact, up here's our first special guest today. I got my girl Jamila on here. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Oh, oh snap. Jamila, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me ask you something. First things first. Do
Yes,
you remember where we first met at?
of course I do.
Okay, because
Of course.
I saw you know how you have like memories that pop up in your social media and everything like that,
Hmm.
and I saw the Source magazine event that
Yeah,
you interviewed me at,
yeah.
and I was like, oh man, that was a long
A
time.
long time ago. It's so crazy how it just that whole run, that was like my New York.
Yep,
I'm a mom now. That was just such a long time ago, but
yep.
I miss it. I want it back. It was such a
So
good time.
what's interesting is that you're seeing the other life that I have.
Hmm.
Most people,
You've lived
most of
like 50 of them, right? Military, like,
military, yep, and then with cannabis,
yeah.
and most of my subscribers here on the in the bird section have no clue about what I do in cannabis because I'm still in it. I'm heavy, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, of
just think,
course.
yeah, and
I feel like everyone who works in cannabis has it's like an alter ego.
yes.
It is
There you
very
go.
much a superhero thing that we do at night
Yep.
for
Yep.
like a
Yep.
lot of people. Like
Yep. Yep.
honestly, if you Google Jamila Zaral Williams, you won't see anything about cannabis. But if you Google Jamila, hi, how are you? Which nobody does, you'll see all
Right.
of my cannabis stuff. So yeah.
One moment.
Hmm.
No, no, this is yours. Here, come here. Come say hi to Miss Jamila. Watch where you stand.
Oh
Watch
my
you
God, is this a
step over there.
child?
Step over. Say hello. Just give me a
Hi.
hello. This
Oh
is
my
my mini me right
God.
here.
Yeah, profile all you.
You are the father. Yes.
Copy paste.
Yes. He's just getting home from karate. All right,
Oh,
there, go
nice.
ahead. All right. I love you. Go upstairs. Go.
Oh,
What? Watch
it
you.
might happen to me too, because this is bath time, but dad's doing bath time
Yeah.
tonight. But
Oh,
I
thank
just,
you.
it's always a, mommy.
Well, that's part of the reason why thank you. That's part of the reason why I did it at 10 o'clock.
Hmm.
Is because wait a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My son just hit the camera.
Yeah, no, I'm really
No,
excited
I'm
that you
good.
asked me to do
I'm
this.
good. I'm good.
I'm just,
I'm on.
no,
I'm sorry.
okay. I'm super excited that you asked me to do this.
Oh, all right. So you're one of my favorites, okay, on social media. I follow you.
you. Thank
It's
you.
so funny. The
It's
the the
so fun.
struggle,
Yeah,
everything.
it feels like sometimes it's an echo chamber and nobody's
Mm-hmm.
listening, but that's
Mm-hmm.
from what I've heard, that's even more reason to keep doing it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just even if nobody's watching, just
Oh
keep.
no, somebody's always watching.
Yes,
I,
exactly.
I listen. I just dropped my oldest off at college on Sunday.
Yeah.
He just started school. This is freshman year. And then
Congratulations.
you see my youngest, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And what I will tell you is, and it's funny watching you go through the different changes, of course, of watching you carry, and you carry very well. We had you had the same kind of birth we had with my oldest. You know, he was we had a doula and he was in a birthing center, so I know about all that stuff. But then watching you go through the whole thing of parenting and everything like that, you know, and it doesn't seem like it, but believe me when I tell you, you are doing an excellent job. Just want to real quick, just want to say to what's up to the chat. What's good, Hamid? What's good, Bruce? What's good, Jimbo? What up, champ? And listen, everybody, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this channel, to the bird section. You know, hit that like button. Let's keep the chat going because I got some. This is a very special guest here. We're just catching up because it's been a minute
Yes.
since you and I have spoken to each other.
Years.
And so this is my opportunity to tell her, like, hey, listen, I've been watching quietly, just because it's funny to see someone else go through, and you're not off. So there's nothing wrong with you. You ain't crazy.
Thank
Ain't
you.
nothing wrong. Sometimes we need that word of encouragement, and
Oh,
that's what I'm here to give you. Is that you are right where you're supposed to be. You are doing really really good, and I couldn't be
Leo,
prouder.
what's up?
No, no, girl,
To
listen.
cry.
Listen,
I didn't
look.
come here to cry. I came here to talk shit.
I know we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but I want to take the time because I really, like we have to give each other flowers. We have to lift each other up. And when I see someone doing an excellent job, sometimes that I want to be able to say, you're doing an excellent job for
Aw,
real.
thank
And
you.
so just keep pushing and keep going the way that you're going. You're fine. You're more than fine. Okay.
Thank you. Oh my
Yeah, because I
God.
didn't have that.
Thank
I
you.
didn't have that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
now that I and one other piece of advice,
Mhm.
it goes by so fast. I know people when I was younger, people used
Everyone
to say
says,
that.
yes.
Like I didn't know what that meant, and people used to say that to me all the time. But now that I've gone through it,
That's what everyone says. And you know what? It's like I do believe it to an extent because my daughter, I was pregnant in 2020, which was
mm-hmm,
crazy. It was
yep,
like
during
I was
COVID,
in yeah, I was in an apartment in New York City, just me and my husband in like a tiny apartment and
yeah,
nobody, because New York actually took it seriously.
yeah,
So nobody wanted to come and visit me
yeah,
nobody wanted to get me sick. So that was like a very isolating experience. And then when we had her, I felt like I was drowning. And I just felt like I was drowning, and it was so much, and it was just so like, such a whirlwind and then postpartum depression, all that stuff. But then
mhm.
I look at the Google photos of her, and I'm like, oh, she was so little. And I feel like I missed it because I was so like, I feel like I missed it. I missed the whole her little baby babble. Like I just feel like I missed it because I was trying to survive. So now, and then she's 4, she's driving me crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like, you know what? Let me slow down.
yeah, just
Let me
enjoy it,
enjoy
soak
it.
it all
Yeah,
in. And
yeah.
I got to tell you, in the chat, what I'm saying, you got, people are saying they love her shirt. Hamid says, love her shirt. Ooh, Dallas. So
Ugh.
let me provide some. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move on because I ain't trying to make you cry more. All right. But let me tell you how this all. Let me tell the chat how this all came about, y'all. Let me tell you what was happening. Right. So I'm on social media, and Jamila shows up, and I'm like, oh, and she says, I have, uh, you
And
have
irrational.
an irrational hatred towards Dallas Cowboy fans, and
Yeah.
I fell out. I was like, "Are you kidding me? No way."
Okay, so can I give you a back?
Yes, I want you. Please tell us how this all came about.
Yes. So I'm trying to be a better person, right?
Mhm.
Every day I'm trying to work on bettering myself and being a better person.
Right. Got
And I just remember just like I don't know if I was driving behind a truck or something, but I just saw the Dallas Cowboys star and I
you.
immediately thought, this is a person who is probably uneducated, that they're probably racist. Um,
Mm,
they're probably just
mm.
country
Hence the irrational part.
and they're probably dumb. Those were all of my thoughts. And I said, I don't know this person. I don't know
Hmm.
anything about them. Why am I like this? Why do I have this just internal disgust every time I think about this franchise, every
Hmm.
time I think about their cheerleaders, every time I think about their fans? Like I am just like, ugh, like, and then if I meet someone who's a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm automatically just like, this is a person who makes terrible decisions. And so I made the video because I wanted to examine that. I
Hmm.
made the first video because I wanted to examine that.
Hmm.
I got so many responses, so many people in my comments who were like, you are not irrational. You
Right.
are right. They are
Right.
terrible people. It's a terrible franchise, terrible owner. Everybody was just like, totally in line with what I was saying. And it was Vikings fans, it was Bears fans, it was a lot of Eagles fans. So many Eagles fans. But it felt like
Hmm.
in a nation this divided,
Yeah.
we can all, unite around our hatred of this team. And
Absolutely.
I've never seen anything like it. Now, I like Eagles fans because to me, Eagles fans are kind of like our cousins, except for, and then, when we play against each other, it's just like, we talk shit, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I think people will hate Eagles fans because of their intensity, but
Yeah.
I don't think anyone hates the Eagles, whereas like, Dallas is one of those things where it's like we hate your fans, we hate your logo, we hate your color scheme, we hate your team. We just think that you guys are like a tacky
Yeah.
like team of yesteryear, like Hooters or like, Von Dutch hats. It's just you're like 30 years past.
This is awesome. My question for you is that have you ever thought about doing this?
Oh, like professional hater.
No, 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 just being a Washington Commanders content creator.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what is funny? Because I work in media.
I know.
I
That's
work
why
in
I'm
media
like,
and it's not looking great right now in media. There's a lot of layoffs. The job market's really, really slow. So I was like, I do like making videos. So I've been ramping up my videos on TikTok, on Instagram, just making all kinds of videos about
oh, this is wrong.
nothing gets the kind of traction, and none of the videos I've made had done as well as the first video that I made about this.
Okay, so wait a minute. I gotta tell you, one of my boys, Marcus Blackman Sr., Dallas Cowboy fan. Okay, in the chat, he says, "Don't hate, appreciate." Uh, and then
Again, is that not a phrase from 1995?
well, okay, I'm about to say something, right? And then he says, the Cowboys are 5-time Super Bowl champs. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Now,
that's the thing
this is
is that they have a legacy, they have a dynasty of wins. I get that, but they are just not cool. They're not a cool team.
well,
They're
I always say it's not the flex that they think it is.
it's not.
When they say the things they say, like you hear Marcus Blackman, we're 5-time Super Bowl champions, deal with it.
Yeah,
That is true, but it's not the flex that you think it is
right,
because I started telling them like y'all do realize like all your Super Bowls came in the late 1900s, right?
right.
You haven't. This is an old way of thinking. You guys are not, modern. You don't know what it's like to be a winner in the modern era. all those things. Now, I will tell you that you do have to go outside of the NFC East to actually experience what the less amount of hate is, because the Giants hate us because of what we got, because we got
Yeah.
Saquon, and
Yeah.
then the way we beat them and all that stuff. The Cowboys hate us because they feel like what they're seeing now, especially like with content creators like myself,
Yes.
they think we're arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
There's a difference between like I'm trying to make like a good analogy of like there's a difference between Nelly being arrogant and Jay-Z being arrogant. You know
Yes.
what I mean? You know
Yes.
what I mean? One was
Yes.
really hot and popping at one
Yes.
time
Time. Yes.
and
For a
had
season. Yeah.
one yes,
Had a good run.
had
Hell
a
of a good
great
run. Country grammar,
a
all that. Yeah.
great
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
But it's over. And now it's just kind of like, oh, well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yep.
not cool. It's just not cool. It's just
Yeah.
they're not cool. And then it's just like when I think, especially
Oh,
when
I
I think
love
about
you.
them,
Oh, I love you. I
when
love
I
you.
think about their black fans, it's a coincidence that they're always like ashy. Have you noticed that? Have you
Marcus.
have you
Marcus.
noticed that like they always need like just lotion? And I don't know if it's like the blue, the just the it's just I just don't I can't. I just can't with them.
Said they ashy.
They are always it's like they are. I can't. It just and then and I know that's me. I know that's something I need to work on because I've never been to Dallas. I'm sure it's a lovely city. A Dallas Cowboys fan has never done anything to me personally.
Right.
So it's a me issue.
Well,
It
you
really
did you pretest everything with, this is what did you say it was? Intolerable,
it's an
intolerable,
irrational.
irrational,
It
an
doesn't
irrational
it doesn't
view.
make sense why I
Yes.
feel this way.
Yes.
I just do.
Yes. And so there is no, so guys, first of all, in the chat, Hamid asked, ask her how did she feel respectfully what happened to her team in the championship,
Oh,
like her though.
yeah. Yeah, I can tell you all about that. So
Uh-oh.
I honestly fell off of my football watching a while back because I used to watch it
Mhm.
a lot in college, but then it's just like I became a mom. My
Yep.
husband's not really into sport, so he's not watching it. And then
Right.
also I did feel very strongly about the old name.
Right.
Even when I was younger, I was like, I know this isn't cool, but it's like my family are lifelong fans
Right.
and I'm from DC.
Yep.
But it's like I always knew that the name like wasn't okay. And then Dan Snyder's terrible,
Yeah.
and there was all the
Yeah.
whole scandal that
Yeah.
came
Benny
out,
Serrato, the GM, was terrible. Yeah.
all of that. And
Y'all
so,
went through some stuff. Jason Campbell, RG3,
a
Jim Zorn. Yeah. Like,
lot,
God damn.
so much. So it was like one of those things where
Yeah.
I just kind of fell off watching it.
I
But
understand.
like this past season was so fun to watch. And I started watching with
Mhm.
my dad really early on in the season. And just to see the run that we had was so fun to watch. And it just really reinvigorated my love of the team. And I really liked the Washington football team name. I really liked it because to me it felt like a Euro football team, like
Right. Right.
Manchester United. Like
Right.
Washington football team felt like a Euro football club. And so when they said the Commanders, I was like, but then it's just this past year, I just really have fallen in to like Commanders love. So when we lost to the Eagles, it was hard. But at the same time, like again, like I feel like Philly's kind of like our cousins. It was one of those things where it was like if we had to lose to a team, Philly would that didn't hurt that bad. And then it's another black quarterback, and then
Right.
Jalen Hurts is fine. So I was just
Yeah.
like, you know
Yeah,
what?
we popping.
It was it
And then
was
also like every team in the NFC East is quarterbacked by a black has a black quarterback at the helm.
And
New York.
it was his rookie year. So it was like one of those things
Yep.
where it was just like he did such a fucking good job that even though we lost that game, I was still really proud. I was still really
He
proud.
brought you back.
Yes. Yeah. I was
That says something,
exactly.
considering everything that you've been going through and
Yeah.
everything that because priorities shift, particularly after we get married and we have kids.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a testament to how good of a season Jaden Daniels had that he even brought you back.
Listen, it was so crazy that there was a game, it was like two games before
Mhm.
the championship game where I was driving and I was watching the ticker come in on like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
and I said this is dangerous. So I pulled over to a bar. I was like on my way home and I called my husband. I was like, listen, I gotta watch this game. So I like pulled over to a bar and was just at the bar just watching it because I was just like, I'm on this. I had a long ways to go. I'm not gonna make it home
Wow.
before the game ends. I have to see this
Right, you got to
happen.
stop and see.
I gotta stop and see this happen.
What does he think? What does your husband think about this newly discovered fandom that you didn't really display in years past?
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm
like
sure he's like, where's this coming from?
yeah, I mean, well, I've been, like I said, I've been a fan
I
my
know.
whole life. My family is, from
Yeah.
DC. And one of my earliest memories, talk about this all the time with him. So one of my earliest memories is when I think I was 6 years old, and it was the 1992 game.
Oh,
The 1992, it was the Super Bowl.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
1990 or 1992, where it
Night.
was like
Yeah.
everybody was just cheering and it was just like the happiest I had ever seen the adults in my life. And so like that was like my earliest memory of, the
I understand.
Redskins. And so it just I've always read the shirts and the colors and everything. So he's familiar with like our love of it. But he's just kind of like there was a thing where he was just like, "Oh damn, you're really into the Commanders this season." I was like, "Yes." Then I
Yeah.
had to explain to him because he doesn't know
Yeah.
anybody. I
Yeah.
had to explain to
I
him
get
why,
it.
you know?
I completely get it. I mean, my wife is not a sports person like that either.
Yeah,
Particularly when it comes to football.
yeah,
He has to have a vested interest,
right,
whether it be a cousin or somebody like that actually playing the game.
yeah.
But she's not, she can give less than a damn.
I mean,
It's
I feel the same way about college basketball. Like I
right.
don't really give a shit unless it's the Final Four or it's the
Yep.
March.
Yep. Yep.
I really don't care. But once it's March Madness, I'm like, okay, like I can pick a team and I can root for them, or I like this person's coach or whatever. But
Wait a minute. I gotta every now and then I gotta tap in with the chat and
yeah.
tell you she needs to be in that chat, Leo, but Momo and Game Time will piss me off. You're right, Hamid. What up, Retro? And then Hamid says Marcus Blackman, what's up, champ? I like but Jamila, but Eagles Commanders, not cousins. He's an Eagles
It
fan.
feels like cousins.
Yeah.
Also, I do know I
Listen,
do have a lot of family in Philly, so it
yeah,
just feels, it feels to me.
yeah.
This is nothing I
No,
say
no, remember, we pretense this with irrational,
rational.
okay? So guys, don't get too caught up into it. We understand. The
Yeah.
whole point is, and this is why I wanted her here, the whole point was to talk about this irrational take that she has on Dallas Cowboys and her coming back because I didn't realize this story was so complex, but as I'm listening to you and I'm saying to myself, like, listen,
It's a
you
good
know,
time.
you
It's a good time to be a Commanders fan. It's really
yeah,
fun.
like especially now, you need to start a Commanders YouTube channel,
I'm on.
and with the way you do these videos and stuff like that, and listen, this whole community and everything like that, believe me, you will have regulars. You will have people who you connect with. You'll have people that you talk to. I get on here at least once a day. I try to do once a day or a
Mhm.
couple of times a day, and to get the views going, to get the
Yeah.
subscriptions going. Because after a certain number of subscriptions, you can actually start really making money because then people could send you super chats and stuff like that $2 here, 99 cents there, whatever. And it's all about the way you and the way I watch your videos. So
Hmm.
I could imagine what they would look like if they were directed at being a Commanders fan. I don't say Commanders, I say Bummanders. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the way
And
we
that's okay. And
yeah,
that's
that's because
okay.
we're supposed to be like that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the fandom in us.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
so the thing is though, I really think that this might be the thing, especially for a person such as yourself, as fun as you are. You know what I'm saying? I can see you going real far because
No,
you are so funny at times. And it's
thank you.
just like, oh my God.
It's
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
oh, I got a baby. I got a baby. Are you going to bed?
Yep.
Okay, I love you. Love you too. Buenas noches.
Hey mama, how you doing? Hi.
Hey, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna come in your room, okay? Hey, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna come in your room, okay? Okay. Bye. Bye.
It never ends. It never ends. You know what I'm
uh,
saying?
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I like you saw, hey, I just went through it myself. So
Yep.
you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yep.
Uh,
It's a 24/7 job.
yeah.
But it's also funny because I don't just feel this way about the Cowboys. My
Hmm.
dad is from Louisville, Kentucky.
Uh-oh, U of L. So you
Exactly. My dad actually played for U of L. He
so
was
it's gotta be UK. You can't stand
I see UK logos or shirts and
that blue and white.
it's just and also they play in Rupp Arena, which is
Yep.
like Adolph
Adolph
Rupp.
Rupp.
Yeah,
And knowing that history,
it's
that
what is
racism.
it, the history of just
Yep.
all of it. It's just disgusting. The Cowboy, like it just I just hate both of those franchises equally.
Catch a break with these. Like, okay, I
And black
understand.
UK fans, they piss me off the most. They just why? Why?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you so it this is wow, this is interesting. Okay, so Retro says not much, just okay, wait a minute. Marcus Blackman says, "Hey Jamila, do you have a YouTube channel?" Not yet,
I
but
mean,
she's gonna have
I
one.
have a hi, how are you one that I'm really, I fell off and I'm back. And so I have a cannabis YouTube channel, but I'm gonna make a Commanders one.
Yeah, I had the Smoking Heroes that I
Yeah.
do with my partner Eugene Monroe, but this one here, this is sort of kind of like my own personal pet project type thing because I am a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan,
Yeah.
and it's something that my career in cannabis and the folks that I deal with in cannabis actually don't know. No one like you didn't know this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And and I and it's funny because like the guys that I talk to, the folks that I talk to on a regular in this world, right? They have no idea.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they have no clue
Well, are you
about.
are you from Philly?
I'm actually from Trenton, which is 30 miles. I'm like 30 minutes away. So I'm
Yeah.
in Market, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so for me, it's just, like and that's the other thing too, because for me, everything when it comes to cannabis is either New York or somewhere across the country.
Yeah.
But it's never really, like it's like these worlds, the cannabis world for Leo and the Philadelphia Eagles world, they never cross paths.
Right.
It,
Yeah.
it, it rarely, it never really happens. So
Well, I feel like
that's why,
I feel like just the concept of the NFL and you know how like straight-laced the NFL
yeah.
can be and cannabis don't really cross paths, but that's why it was so cool to see, people like Ricky Williams and other athletes who are kind of, just bringing forward like how beneficial it can be for athletes. And so that, when you see it cross uh paths, it's nice, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
I will say that like, when I posted those videos and I had all of these people in my comments from all these different teams, it just was really cool. It was cool to see the unity of it. But then also like I am in Atlanta now, and
Oh
so
wow.
yeah, I'm in Atlanta now and
Where in Atlanta?
Midtown Atlanta.
Oh, you down there by
Piedmont
uh
Park. I'm right outside of Piedmont Park.
Piedmont. Okay, I have a home in oh God, I'm having a brain fart right now.
It's okay.
In Mableton in Cobb County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
so yeah, so I I'm on a Facebook group for Atlanta or sorry for Commanders fans in Atlanta. I'm
Oh,
trying to go to the Falcons Commanders game in September. So, it's just like it's just I
I
love
I
community.
did the same thing. I went to the Rocky Mountain Pizza Company and met up with a bunch of Eagles fans out there. And then I started going to Smyrna, Delphia in Smyrna, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bar. So yes, you will find it. And everybody in the chat is again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Jamila, guess what? You got some people who just started following you on Instagram. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
perfect.
that's where you can find her, and
Yeah.
that's when she'll make and it is on her Instagram page is where you'll get the when you'll get the notice that she started the YouTube channel. That's a commander's content.
It's
Okay.
coming. It's coming. And
Yes, I'm calling it.
I will say this again, like I'm an irrational person. You don't take what I'm saying too seriously because you can't make sense out of nonsense. Sometimes I'm just talking shit and I don't even know what I'm saying all the time.
Listen.
But
So
but, but I do love the Commanders. I do have a true love of them. But another person that I really love, really love, Princess Diana. I always loved Princess Diana. She was always such a cool, fashionable chick, just super willing to like cross the lines and, talk to
wow.
people she was not supposed to talk to and deal with people she was not supposed to deal with. And that's why they hated her. But there's just this iconic picture of Princess Diana in
You
this
know.
bomber, Eagles bomber
Yep.
jacket that is so
Yep.
cold. It is the coldest picture of her.
Yep.
And so I
And they
just,
brought it back out.
right, yes.
They
And
bought
so
the jacket back out.
they brought
Yep.
the jacket back out. So that's what I'm saying. There's just like a
Yep.
coolness
Yep.
of like certain teams
Yep.
that the Cowboys will never have.
Yep.
All they have are coked out legends and like eating disordered cheerleaders. That's all they have.
Oh shit.
It's it.
Oh.
That's it. How
Oh.
can you root for that?
You got a Cowboys fan who just said, when you start your channel, Jamila, I will support you. So you see, we all and let me tell you something, right? So
Well, now
there's
I
a
feel
regular,
bad.
there's a person who's a regular. The chat knows who he is. We're talking about Momo, y'all. Okay. And Momo is a Commanders fan. Okay. And like I am telling you right now, and the chat, if please put in the chat, y'all let her know. I'll take her over Momo any day. He gives me a headache. Exactly. There is you are light compared to Momo. Even with being as irrational as you think you are, you don't hold a candle to Momo.
Well, now I want to have like a drink with Momo.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen. You two together? Oh my God. Oh, Momo is a
Momo, if you're listening, reach out to me because you're gonna be my first guest.
and look, the chat saying Leo 100%. Y'all know her and Momo. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. You guys will rise to the top real fast and you will quickly get under everybody's skin.
Yes.
Uh
Oh,
CC's
where's the go-go music when you need it?
what up, CZ? CZ in the chat says, laughing my ass off. Momo and knows it all, Leo. Yep. Retro says, Retro Game Grub and Cowboys said she might need 5 or 6 after that. He doesn't know.
I'm intrigued.
Hamid says he doesn't know anyone on his team.
You know,
See, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Marcus Blackman, the Cowboy fan, says that would be epic.
well, now it has to happen.
He said, CC said, Leo, really? Now I'm a fan. I'm telling
I love it.
Jamila, listen,
I love it.
if there's anything that you take from tonight, outside of the laughter and the tears, you gotta start a Commanders content. You gotta get on it. You will get, trust me, you will get the numbers fast, and they will come quick. And knowing you, the way you pour into making videos and stuff like that, you start doing Commanders videos. I know they are going. Your subscribers are going to come real fast, y'all. And listen, guys, again, if you haven't hit that, if you haven't done so yet, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and find Jamila. Tell everybody how to find you on Instagram and social media.
So
Give
yes.
them all, give them all
So
your contact info.
no worries. Okay, so on Instagram, I am at HIGH underscore IM underscore Jamila, Jamela. So hi, I'm Jamila, but spelled HIGH. And then also visit my website. I have a cannabis culture website called
Mhm.
hihowareyou.com. That's HIGH howareyou.com. And you can hear more ridiculous takes that I have. I have an article about why I think it's okay to lie on your resume. I have, you know, I think it's okay
No,
to drive with
when you put shoplifts at Target.
a. Listen, the world is on fire. We've got a felon as president. Just do crime. Fuck it. That's where I'm at.
Listen, Marcus Blackman said, Jamila, your trash talking ability is on point, Jamila. You're going to do well.
Thank
He's
you.
right.
Thank you so much.
He's right. He's right. And the funniest part about it is that you mean no harm. It's just the way it is. And that's the
Yeah.
part that I think that's the part that's going to get under people's skin, but they're going to keep coming back because they're going to want more and more. And again, I can only imagine what kind of ideas you're going to come up with once this is over with and you're sitting back and your wheels get to spinning.
Well, you know what? You know what? My thing is that like, I have been thinking so far ahead to like Christmas because
Mm,
Christmas is the Netflix airing of
yeah.
the Cowboys versus Commanders game. And like, if I could just make a bunch of content like leading up to that, like
Oh,
I'm very excited about the season overall. So I might as well, you're right. I might as well make the content about.
and the season is about to start in 2 weeks. So you got 2 weeks to start getting yourself prepared. You got all the tools you need and everything like that. At this point, the only thing you need to do is just get your background,
Right.
learn who's who, what's been going on, the whole 9 yards. So that way, at least when you're talking shit, it's understandable because
Right.
you do have some sort of a rapport with the team and then who you guys are playing because
Right.
you got to learn the schedule and
I just
everything
been
like that.
watching very casually.
Yeah, and then my other piece of advice would be, like follow people like, Mark Holmes, he's a Cowboys content creator.
Okay.
Follow Rio, follow Louis T, they're Commanders content creators. Then you also have Game Time Bryant, and then you have Cop Pizzle, who's a Giants, like these guys, these are all guys, everybody Philly 500, you know what I'm saying? These are all, and what I'll do is I'll send you a list.
Okay.
Okay, I'll shoot you a list and I'll say, hey, these are the people that you need to take a look at. Just subscribe to their channels so
Yeah.
that you can follow them and figure out what's going on, what they're talking about, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, Rio. Yeah, I'd say Rio. You know what I'm saying? These are all guys. And Simone. She's a matter of fact. Simone is a Eagles content creator, right?
Mhm.
But she lives in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that's somebody that you're gonna want to connect with in terms of just subscribing and looking at her channel, how she's running things. I could tell you, you could easily make six figures just by doing this
Yeah.
real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would give you the opportunity to spend, like, so that you're at home more and everything like that, and around your daughter a lot more.
100%.
Hell,
And
you
that's
could.
what it's one of those things where it's like, I think a long time ago, some of the things that I wanted to do and some of the things I wanted to accomplish felt very pie in the sky. But it's like now we just see everyday people just making a living off of being themselves and making a
Yep.
living off of like things that they're into, talking about things that they're interested in. And so I totally agree
And
that
you are not a boring person. That's
thank
the
you.
point. That's my biggest point. You
Yeah.
are naturally you have what they call a magnetic personality.
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying? You
Yeah.
interview well. You know what I'm saying? You ask you are able to, there's a journalistic side to you as well, because you will ask the tough questions. You're not afraid to go there,
Yes.
obviously, you know what I'm saying, and you are comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying,
100%.
and
I think that's
that is
being a
a
Sagittarius.
skill. Huh?
As I think it's being a Sagittarius. It's just like we're
Yeah, that's a skill set a lot of people aren't, because once the camera goes on, yeah, you
right.
know,
Yeah.
and that's not you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so I know just from, years, but I ain't gonna lie. I got caught off guard today because I saw what you were saying about Dallas Cowboy fan. I had no clue. Okay. I had no clue that you were into football or that you ever had ever been into football.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, you have never made any sort of reference or anything like that I caught.
Yeah.
So when I was like, oh shit,
Well,
oh,
it was,
she's a
it's like
commander.
one of those things where it's like people who are like in my life just because I wear a lot of the
Yep.
and they like and I'm from DC and it's just like I love being from DC. But other than that, yeah, I don't really talk about it much, but then it was just it really the reason why I made the first video was I just was really trying to look internally why I have like I really have a gag reflex when it comes to just how I feel about this team. It just
So what happens when you meet someone and you like them, and then somewhere down the road you find out they're a Cowboys fan?
So
Does it?
I say this about myself too, is that I'm a very good judge of character, right? I have a very good internal compass when it comes to how I'm going to feel about people. And so I've always said this about myself, like sports aside, I say very rarely to never have I ever met a person and
Mhm.
like didn't like them and then later on been like, oh, that person was actually cool. I don't, no, it's like I meet a person and then they suck and then I hang out with them and I'm like, well, let me just give them a chance. And then it's like, no, that person sucks. Or the opposite. If I meet a person and they're cool
Mhm.
and,
Mhm.
and we
Mhm.
vibe,
Mhm.
very rarely to never have I later down the line been like, oh, well, that's weird. Like, I thought they were cool and they weren't. When I meet a person, it's like, and I hang out with them, if I get the like, I don't like you vibes, it's for a reason. It's there's something about
Oh, okay. So you catch it on the front end.
that's all
Uh,
I've
uh,
always yes.
okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
feel
Oh,
like
wow.
I don't want to make the statement, but I feel like I've never been wrong about how I feel about people when I meet
Yeah.
them. And
Yeah.
then it's like I just as a person who
Your
has
discernment.
my discernment is on point. And
Yeah.
it's like I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's just like the longer I hang out with a person, the more
Damn.
they prove how I
Damn.
actually felt about them. So
Damn.
I say that to say that
Damn.
usually when I meet a Cowboys fan, there's something a little off about them.
Oh, you.
I think
Damn.
something, and then I'm like, oh, then it's like, oh,
I knew it was something. Knew it was
yes,
something
I
about you.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah,
I like that.
there's actually a podcast host of a show that I love. I love this show so much. And
Wow.
she's a co-host. And to me, I feel like some of her takes on things, like the guy host, I like his takes feel like very in line with me, but her takes feel very like kind of law enforcement-y,
Yeah.
like and like just it just a little too
Something ain't right.
yeah, and then
My mom would say your aura is off. Something about your aura is a little
something
off.
about that co-host that I just don't. And then she told me that like she makes with a loaf of bread how there's like the ends of the bread.
Yeah,
Like nobody
the
really
butt.
the butt. Nobody really eats the butt.
Nobody eats the butt. She eats the butt, don't she?
She makes sandwiches with the butts of the bread. And I was like, there's something weird about this bitch. Then I find out she's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh,
And
no fucking wonder. Oh, okay, okay.
I'm saying,
Yeah, okay,
I
okay. I get it. Oh, wow.
would love to meet a Dallas Cowboys fan that I just don't know, like a blind taste test. Like I just don't know. And then I'm like, you're cool. And then I find out. Like I would love for that to happen, but I'm just saying I I don't think it will. I think I will meet a Dallas Cowboys fan and I will just be like, yeah,
So here's what I would tell you. Here's
your
what I would tell
decision
you.
making is a little off.
Here's the thing, right? So and I am going to help you. I am going to help you. And the way I'm going to help you is
I knew
whenever I go live,
it.
if you're around or what have you, I'll send you the link so that you could join in because I'll have you around other cowboy content other cowboy fans and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Because this is what I always beat them up about, and I always say, here's what's fun about being a winner in the modern era. You know what I'm saying? Being a winner in the modern era means that what I can do is, as a winner, as the Super Bowl champions, I can plant myself right in the middle of Cowboys fandom and talk my shit.
yes, which is fun.
And so I go on to other content creators like from other teams,
Yes.
Mark Holmes, Game Time, whenever I can, and I talk shit. Well, I don't really talk shit, but until they talk shit to me first, and then I just lately I've been going off on people. Marcus could tell you. And real quick, let's see. Marcus says they're all worthy of following. If you like to talk, then creating may be right for you. And he says the vibe definitely has to be right. CZ agrees with all of it. If you ever met me, Marcus says,
Is this a Cowboys fan?
yeah, this is the Cowboys fan. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yes.
Marcus says, if you ever met me, that might change. Some of us Cowboy fans are decent folks.
It sounds like he's trying to convince himself.
Look, it's easy said. Sorry, Marcus.
I feel like no, he's trying to convince himself. Marcus, who did you vote for? I just need to know. Where were you on January 6th?
Listen, I have had Marcus on here. That is my man, 50 grand. We talk shit to each other. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
one of my biggest fantasies is to go to I want to go to a Dallas Cowboys uh Commanders game in Dallas. Like I would it's one of my favorite. I just want to do it.
Wow, you are morbid like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah. I just want
Wow.
to do it. Of course, I wouldn't go alone, but
No,
yeah.
yeah, I get it. I I could definitely there's a guy in Dallas named Walker Wade.
Mhm.
Okay. And walk away. Oh man. Hey, you got it. When you get a chance and you look at the replay of this, look at the chat and you see what everyone's saying. Walker Wade is
I'm looking at those now.
he's something else. I'm oh wait a minute. Retro, who's a Cowboys fan, says, not me. I'm a pain in the ass. But I would definitely get my boy Walker Wade to look out for you, and he would. He'll
Okay.
give you a hard time the whole way, but he would definitely look out
Oh,
for you.
that's fine.
And to Marcus's point, there are some that I hate to say it, but there are some decent folks. It's just that they're, what I
No,
hate.
and
This is what
that's
I
what I'm
hate.
saying. I'm not dispelling that there's
Yeah,
not
this is what it
a
is.
Cowboys fan.
I hate to see misplaced loyalty. That's what I hate.
Mhm.
That's what bothers me. Like I'm always telling Cowboy fans that, like it bothers me to see you guys be groomed like you've been groomed by Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's groomed you. You're not gonna win anything, and yet y'all continue to get his man your money.
Right. Yes.
And it's like, like with us, if this was the case, every, Eagles fans are known for talking shit, not to just other fan bases, but to Eagles players right to their faces.
Right.
Eagles players will tell you they're not going to hear it any worse from another fan base than they're going to hear from their own fans.
And as much
We're
as I
famous
feel
for
like
that.
as much as Washington football fans are a fan of the franchise and are just
Mhm.
loyal to the franchise, like we were very, very open about our hate for Dan Snyder. Very open about it, and the decisions that he was making and just yeah, just super open about it. But there, it's like, what's so funny? It's like when I had to pick a new phone carrier and
Mm.
my husband suggested AT&T and T, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just AT&T Stadium, it's just in my head.
Oh.
I can't. It's like that's how far the hate
Wow.
goes. It's how far
Wow.
it goes. I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what about T-Mobile?
Whoa.
I hear they have better service anyway.
Wow.
It's deep.
This is, yo, you need to be doing this. And let me tell you something. Your biggest group of subscribers, Cowboy fans,
Oh, yeah,
Eagles fans,
yeah,
Giants fans.
yeah.
Okay. Marcus says
Party.
there are decent folks in all the fan bases, but I understand how Jamila feels. A lot of Cowboy fans are annoying. Hey
Yeah.
Jamila, what's the deal with Terry McLaurin? Y'all need to get him signed ASAP. Not yet. Not yet. Give her some time. She needs some more time.
Wait,
We gotta give
to form a pay the man.
yeah,
Pay him.
basically. Yeah, well, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Terry
He's
McLaurin.
old.
And that's my problem. It's not that he's old, it's that
Okay.
they're saying that he's old. He's
Okay.
30.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
Who's
don't
a
tell
Brett
me,
Favre's old ass? Like
yeah,
it's
but here's the thing. Don't tell me you're not going to pay the man
right.
when you feel that the oldest team in the league.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, if you're not with that, then why are you signing all these old ass players? Von Miller, all this shit. Like, what are y'all like? What are you doing?
Thank
You know what I'm
you.
saying? And then to not, and then they're trying to ship Brian Robinson out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, wait, what? What's this? So what y'all gonna do? Make Debo run from out the backfield? Like, none of this is making sense to me. And I honestly, because of these things and seeing how this is starting to play out, I've been saying that I don't think that the Commanders are going to win that week one against the Giants. Because they got to play in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, huh. And there's another guy here whose name is Jesse Montanez. He's a huge Giants fan. And so they have some reasons to be hopeful, but they're not. At least they're reasonable. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
Marcus says Micah needs his money too. I could see if they were capped out, Leo. The Commanders are really
They're
being
not.
cheap right now. They
They're
got
not.
money.
They
Yeah,
got
that's the
money.
crazy.
Yes.
Yo, that me and
That's what
Jamila,
I'm
like
saying.
seriously, they got money,
Yes.
and y'all doing this?
Yeah.
Like this is really like I'm like this is some bad juju, especially. And I get it. This is new ownership.
Yeah, but it's coming off like last year, like just pay him. Just pay,
Yeah,
like let's
yeah, yeah,
see what we can do with this squad this year.
yeah,
Let's see what we
yeah.
can do.
And so I'm my thought process is like, I said this like a couple of weeks ago. I did a video, right?
Mhm.
It's alive, and when you get a chance,
Oh
check
yeah.
out my past ones, right?
I'm so like proud of all of the fan base that you have and the fact that people are like 11 o'clock at night, like hanging
Oh,
with you. Like this is
listen, these
so
people, this is a very small snapshot
yeah.
of a much larger group of people that you see on a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
trust me when I tell you, they will follow you. Okay, they will follow you, especially if you come across as a somewhat reasonable fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem that a lot of folks have with Momo. He's annoying because he just he his favorite team is the Washington Commanders, but
Yeah.
he'll tell you everything that he don't like and the only thing that he don't like. And you're like, are you sure you like the Commanders? Are you sure you like football? I mean, can you tell one bright spot about your team? And
Right.
because he goes on these rants, you know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
an older guy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he's set in his ways, and it's very difficult for him to hear
Right.
what everyone else is hearing. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm telling you, like the difference between you and him is I want you to be a much more informed
Okay.
commander content creator than he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know that your videos and your lives and it will all be will at least be coming from a place of credibility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing,
I mean,
I
it's the same way about like political commentators. There are some political commentators out here getting bread who don't know how civics works, you know? And so
yeah,
I,
yep,
I I feel the exact same way.
yep, yep, yep. And that's the thing though, Jamila, like you're gonna be big. I could tell. Everybody like chat, tell me something. Like tell her, like put it in the chat. She's gotta read this, she's gotta see this. She's going to be big. And when you all get an opportunity, go on to those IG pages, go on to particularly her
Yeah, no,
IG
seriously,
page.
like send me the list. And then also, I'm gonna watch this back. I'm gonna find all you. I'm gonna find all y'all. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna follow you.
I'm gonna
Uh,
have you back on here. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I'll
you
probably
can have me back here.
we could do guest hosts for a
Yeah,
little while. You know what I'm saying? And then we just keep introducing and you do your videos and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Maybe,
Anything.
after the next when we meet the Eagles, maybe we can do something.
You know what? We could do something the week of, and then we could also do something that day. You know what I'm saying? When the
Yeah.
Commanders, play the Eagles, and we can because a lot of times what you'll see, especially with the guys that I'm going to introduce you to, what they do is a lot of times what they do is they actually call the game
Okay. Okay.
during the game. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And
You
they
might
talk.
as well, because I'm doing that anyway. I just don't have a camera on me.
Yeah, well, see,
So,
that's the thing. They can't play the imagery and they can't play the sound.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
all they do is talk. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll like so if I'm doing something right, I'll have your page on while you're live.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point is to catch these moments where there's a fucked up call or a
Right,
score
right.
or something bad happens because then you have those uh Oscar Perini says, "Hey Leo, busy but just stopping in to support family. Hey CZ, Marcus, everyone, I missed to enjoy the show. No problem, Oscar. I want you to meet Jamila here because she's going to
Hey,
be the
Oscar.
newest Commanders content creator, and she's going to be so much fun. I am already calling it. You are going to enjoy her channel once she gets it up and running and going. Trust me when I tell you, guys. Listen, this girl is such a good person, but she is so much fun. She is so fucking funny.
I'm,
Okay,
um,
and
um,
it's
um,
only because she's doing life in real time. She sound like us.
ain't that the
you you
fucking
have no idea how many times you make me feel better about me. Oh, so I'm not fucked up. Well, she do it too. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was terrible. Okay.
No. Are you driving on a suspended license too? Oh my
What?
gosh. Well, listen, Leon, I gotta go because I you saw my baby come in here. She was like, "Are you gonna give me a massage?"
Yeah.
And she's so spoiled. My mom, who gave you did you get massages before you went to sleep? Was that something that your parents did for you?
They listen. These kids don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
They
It's just
don't know.
the expectation. So now I have
No.
to go do it. But thank you so much for having me. This was really fun.
No. Listen, Jamila. I will definitely make sure I text you
Listen,
the list and let you know when we
definitely
going
the
live.
list, but now I feel like I'm being held accountable. So now it's like as soon as I get this YouTube channel running, I will
You got to do it. You're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, girl, get it up, get it up, get it
I got
up.
two
Before
weeks. I got two
you're
weeks.
right. I was about to say at least before you got until the start of the season, girl. For real, you got until the start of the season. Listen, have a good rest of the night. Give my
Thank
best to the
you.
husband and the little one. You know what I'm saying? I will see you soon, guys. If you haven't already, please go to check out Jamila's all of her social media and her website. And then
Go
also,
birds.
yeah, go birds. You know what I'm saying? And I will check you guys out later with the birds section. All right, guys, y'all have a good rest of the night. I'll see y'all later.
Hail.
Peace.